5 reasons why it's important to look poor. Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Obed, and here I'll talk about personal finance and wealth building. So today I'll be sharing with you 5 reasons why looking poor can be advantageous to your wealth building journey. You see, looking poor can be one of the best things you do for yourself in your journey towards wealth building. You see, there is a concept in wealth building called stealth wealth, and that means building wealth silently, without attention and without showing off. Looking poor does not mean living miserly or being miserable. It actually means living comfortably but not flashy. It means that you do not wear or drive your account balance. People cannot easily guess how wealthy you are from your lifestyle, where you live, what you drive, and what you wear. You are silent about how really wealthy you are. Now, people can say, is looking poor not poverty mentality? And the truth is, it's actually the other way around. It is poverty mentality to be in debt in order to buy things to impress people that may not even notice you. It is poverty mentality to empty your account in order to buy items or live a certain lifestyle that you cannot yet afford to live, and a lifestyle you don't have enough income and investments to sustain, even when your account is in the reds. You see, wealthy people, before they can buy a luxury item, most of the time they can afford multiples of that item. It is poor people who buy luxury and expensive stuff with all their money and even borrow more money in order to keep up with an appearance and a certain standard of living. Wealthy people only empty their accounts for investments, not for liabilities and recurrent expenses. So looking poor is not a poverty mentality, it's actually a strategy of the rich. So in this video, we are sharing 5 reasons why it's important to look poor. Now let's dive in. Number 1, you build wealth faster. You see, the truth is, looking rich is expensive. When you look rich, you feel the need to always meet up with the expectations. Hence, you keep spending and buying things under that pressure. But looking modest saves you from all that pressure. Looking poor helps you control your spendings. It helps you avoid lifestyle inflation. You are able to prioritize saving and investing, and the actual process of wealth building through acquiring of assets. You have more money to set aside for your wealth building activities because you are not spending excessively on luxury items and all this stuff. It helps you avoid consumer traps like luxury brands trying to maintain your image, and even debts, because people actually go into debt to meet up with the appearance that they have built online or offline. You see, if you are not yet wealthy, you can either choose to become rich or you choose to look rich, but you can really do both except you are already wealthy. Now, the second reason why it's important to look poor is because it enhances your personal security. You see, looking rich makes you an obvious target for thefts, for armed robbery, for stalking, and even kidnapping, especially where it is prevalent. If they don't know you have it, they will not come for it. You see, there are actually people who hate and target rich people. If you look poor, you remove yourself from their radar. It protects you and your assets from these fraudsters, predators, and criminals. It gives you peace of mind to actually enjoy your wealth without the fear of being targeted. Looking poor enhances your personal security. Now, the third reason why it's important to look poor is because it helps you keep and attract genuine relationships. When people realize you are rich, they treat you differently. It's usually difficult for some persons who know you to treat you the same way when they realize that you have become rich. When people know that you can pay their annual salary monthly, it's difficult to treat you the same way again. Both the people, friends and family you already know, and even new people that are coming into your life. It's difficult to find relationships that are real rather than transactional ones. It becomes difficult to find people who will treat you normally because people begin to give you unusual respect. It's difficult to find people who will tell you the truth because people are scared of losing the help they get or they can get from you. So, but when they don't know that you are rich or that rich, they can still treat you normally. They can still tell you the truth and you can preserve those friendships and relationships. But if they know you are very rich, relationships are now a huge luxury. Both the old relationships you love may never be the same again. Some of your friends and family are not able to handle your new status when they find out. New people coming into your life, you are not sure whether they are there for the gain or they are there for real. So if you still want to keep your relationships and even attract new genuine relationships, looking poor will serve you for that purpose. And the fourth reason why it's important to look poor is that it saves you from unnecessary attention and financial pressure. You see, when you are wealthy, people equate it for taking responsibility for other people financially. When people know you are wealthy, it invites requests for loans, demands for sponsorships, and even entitlement from family and friends, and even people who do not know you. They think that you have the money, why not give it to them? Why not solve their problems? So, looking for shields you from these burdens, preserving both your wealth and the relationships that you are interested in. The idea is not for you not to help people, because I've said it severally. One of the main purposes of wealth is to be able to help family and friends and even the society who are in need of financial help. What is the need of having money when you cannot help people? But you should be helping people out of your own volition. You should be giving people what you want and not out of pressure or entitlement from them. When many people know you are very wealthy, you may be getting more requests for financial help than you can actually afford to grant, and you may run yourself down back into poverty. So looking poor reduces the risk of resentment, of jealousy, and even entitlement from family and friends, and even from the society, from the community. When they know you are not that rich, their requests are reasonable and manageable. But when they suspect you are very rich, some of them become entitled, such that even when you give, they think you have not given enough or you are not doing enough for the level of wealth you have. Now, the fifth reason why it's important to look poor is to avoid exploitations. You see, there are salespeople, fraudsters, and opportunists who target people who look rich. Looking poor or average saves you from being overcharged and being taken advantage of by this kind of salespeople. You see, there have been documented evidences that people who look rich are charged higher when they go to buy stuff. There have been experiments that show that people who came in luxury cars looking all wealthy, they were charged way higher than people who looked ordinary and even looked poor. These people are giving the actual price. See, it's okay if you want to pay higher if you can actually afford to, or to tip out of your own volition. But what becomes bad is when you are paying way higher without your knowledge, simply because of how you look or how you presented yourself. People who look rich, they are at the mercy of these fraudulent salespeople. They are at risk of being highly overcharged. They end up paying way higher for things they buy because of just how they look. So looking poor saves you from that level of manipulation and exploitation. That is it on the 5 reasons why it's important to look poor. It helps you build wealth faster by saving money from excessive spending and luxury lifestyle. It enhances your personal security. It helps you keep and attract genuine relationships. It protects you from unnecessary attention and financial pressure. And finally, it protects you from exploitations and manipulations. Stilt wealth, that is looking poor, doesn't mean you should be miserly and miserable. It means you are comfortable, however, not flashy. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please do subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos on personal finance and wealth building. See you in this next video.